Hello. Random stream on the weekend. Almost never happens, but I decided to this time, particularly kind of out of need, because Streamlabs, since I updated it, has been fucking with me. And it's anyone who was here last stream could see that. Like I had my keyboard problems. Turns out that was Streamlabs, because like after I stopped stream and closed the window, it crashed on its own instead of just closing normally, and then my keyboard was better. So I think there's some shit with this new update, because I did update it like right before the stream. I wish it wouldn't auto update. There probably is a thing for that, because I have heard with like certain things it's better to wait like a couple weeks before you update it, so that like they can work out the kinks and the bugs. But this just goes to show. So far I'm not sure if it's hi Phoenix, hello. So far I'm not sure if it's gonna be like a real issue for stream, because like the couple tests I did earlier today only happened when I closed it, but clearly yes helps you, but it's up stream left froze you, like, weird. But not my keyboard. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I just don't want that to happen. Like, I feel like it won't happen this time because I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, so it's not going to be on the same machine as Streamlabs, because I'm doing it through PS5. So it probably will work, but I still want to see what happens, because like when I play Disco Elysium on Mondays, it's a bit more serious, and particularly because I'm gonna wrap it up, like it's gonna be done on Monday. I kind of don't want it to be interfering in the middle of it if possible, So let's just try some Final Fantasy 14. I will be trying to do main story, but even though that is technically like cool new content, I don't take it that seriously, just because I'm so like it's not a new expansion or anything. I don't know, but we'll see how it is. So let me get rid of the music and get my game ready. So far it also hasn't crashed for me, which is great. Well, the Elgato crash, which is like normal. But first, before I do anything else, I'm gonna do some main scenario, just cause why not? It's just a good idea to do every time, like my one roulette. Actually, I don't know, it's long. Let's see. We could do leveling. Like, I don't know, they're both... I'm kind of like constantly thinking that I should be doing main scenario because of the Moogle Tomestones thing. But like now that's done, so I kind of don't have to. I don't know, maybe we do leveling. Main scenario and leveling have the same experience, right? Yeah, they do. Whatever. We'll just do... No, I swear to God. We'll do leveling. 6 minutes, not bad. While we're waiting 6 minutes, let's go to... Oh no, I wanted to stay here for the frickin' main story. I should have gone to... Maybe I should make this a favored destination. Can I do that still? Security. Oh man, there's so many. Crystarium. Yeah, fuck Rago's Reach. I like never go there for any reason. But I come here a lot because it's the new thing. So let's go to the Gold Saucer while we wait, which shouldn't actually take that long. Wait, no. Let's do my cool actions. I also have to buy more actions. No. Are we out of... Okay. Might as well use the return. So much stuff to do every time. Not only my house chores have been like getting behind, but my Final Fantasy chores. It's a whole catch-up week for me in my life this week. We are roll number 15. That means we have a decent amount of time until we pop. And that's alright. What are we buying? We have 5 spaces. Why? We should have used like 4. Oh no, I did use one of the reduced rates and not a different thing. No, 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 no. Heat of battle. We need another heat of battle. Honestly, we'll just use one. I don't think we have 2 jackpots. I think we're good otherwise. I don't know why I used an uneven amount of things. Sometimes I just don't give a shit. I'm like, whatever. We don't need the actions today. Oh, look who it is. Fancy meeting you here. Are we trying to do some roulettes? Is that what's going on? Oh. Pat for the Phoenix. Aw, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know if you're still in chat, but I'm gonna go with the gold saucer. So bye-bye. I take airship because it's cheaper. Or it's like free actually. It's just you have to pay to get back. Okay, you did roulettes already, that's fine. Actually, let me move my VTuber so that we have there's chat privacy. So that not everybody has their business being broadcasted. Looking in Limsa, nice, nice, nice. God, I gotta get main Cactpot actually. Last time, this is for the general stream because Phoenix was with me for this. I somehow forgot to buy a new Cactpot. Oh, thank you. Oh shit. Let's go to the Cactpot board first, and then I'll jump in. There we go. Thank you for the bits, Phoenix. Oh, what are we doing? Oh, Cutter's Cry again? This is the second time I've gotten this. Probably new people. Probably. Maybe. But I guess, like, I kind of wonder if if nobody's doing anything new, does the roulette just, like, pick a random duty to put, like, if the top 4, if nobody's queuing for anything within somebody's range of, like, the top 4 rouletters' range of things, we'll just make up a random duty and be like, well, you guys do this, I guess. Man. I don't like doing early duties with Reaper because the rotation is so boring. It fully is a job that's made for, like, advanced, like, level 90 play. So the moment you go here, I have, like, 1 button to hit. And I don't know that's what it's like in the early levels for a lot of jobs, but at level 40, I swear I should have, like, 2 buttons to hit. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. Jump into the quicksand. Oh yeah, maybe we do trial for funzos, but I don't know. I'm gonna do main scenario, or not main scenario, main story after this. Cool. Ow. Ooh. I'm just doing leveling because I should do something that's like good for leveling this thing up. I think I almost forgot that I have to do like job quests after certain levels. I was kind of like, well, I got to a new level, now what? And then I was like, how do I usually get equips again? Oh yeah, job quests. The job quests that I had for this one didn't even give me anything new for equips. I was like, yes. For some reason these days, like last time I did this, I ate shit on the boss. I didn't die, but I got hurt, which was like shameful for me because like after so long, I got so good at actually dealing with mechanics for this place, for the stupid Chimera. And to like lose on it again, I was like, what's wrong with me? What kind of noob? What kind of noob moment is it? Who the healer die again? Or jeez. What? What is the tank guy? Well, at least I killed one. Well, there we go. We can just wait for them. Asking the red mage to revive. Do they even have that at this level? I wouldn't know. Why did he just LOL? Oh man. I think I'm going to get out of this section. I think I would like to be not in the fucking sand. I think that's a yeah, there is some disagreement going on in the chat. Always interesting. This is one of the things that is actually interesting about doing roulettes. You get to see just like how various people will handle the situation. Every now and again you get a new person and you get to be like, are they okay? You get a tank that forgets tank stance. Common issue. Wait, where are we going? I honestly don't know. This is one of the ones that I've never, like, really done. Like, some things I know better because I explored all my own unsynced. This is one of those ones that I'm like, I've never come back to. This is such kind of a whatever boss. I'm mostly like just concentrating so I don't do something stupid. I swear, wasn't the thing in one of these that somebody just kites the extra and then we just focus on the regular? Like, I don't know. Let's just greed things so that I can take them apart if necessary. I have no need for low-level things of this thing because I can just make them myself, really. And when I do that, I'll at least get experience at the same time as getting a better product, probably because I made it myself. I get the sense that the tank is very experienced with this, which is good. Always good to have like a very experienced either tank or healer. Best if they both. They both are, but like, you know, if you have to pick one, like it's great to have like at least one. I get the sense that the healer is not all that experienced, though. I don't know. That's not anybody's fault. I just... we'll build that up eventually. As a DPS, I shouldn't be talking shit about anybody. Like, I don't know how to do anybody else's job. Oh no, tank DC. I'm the tank now. I was pressing the wrong button. I don't really want to go ahead because I don't know how to tank. And the red mage isn't going to be able... oh. Rip in peace. Are they going to come back? Oh, there they are. Weird. Let's just bring that over here. They made a joke in the chat that I don't understand, but it's okay. I guess not everything's for me. I always gotta hit the debuff a couple times, just in case. Somehow, like, okay, normally I'm used to the debuff. Maximum 66. Oh, maybe that's because I'm doing the group one and not the focused one. Let's see. There's like positionals for one of these moves and I almost like never get to use them. Just because I'm always doing lower level content and all these fucking all these roulettes. So I can't even confidently say I know how to play this fucking job. I know kind of. Vaguely. I have my regular DPS skills of how to not die. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoa, why is he looking at me for? I'm not the tastiest one here. I didn't actually get to hit him with feint. Whoop. Did the healer die again? Nope. There we go. Ain't no thing. Let's just open this for a sec, for shits and giggles. interesting how, like, the music really communicates how long ago this duty was. It's a nostalgic kind of sound. Well, at least the stream seems to be running okay. It's kind of weird when OBS tends to, like, fail when I close it, because I'm not sure if that's a problem. At the very least, if it runs well when I'm doing, like, Elgato streaming, I think that's just kind of fine, because then I can focus on other things until I find a solution to that. But I do want to fucking finish Disco Elysium, please. We're so close. Power Reaper. Oh. There we go. There's a rock in my way. Do these have no, they don't. Oh, final boss already. Ah, the healer is... Oh, it's a returner, that's why. No, 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 we don't need to pass. Let's see if I can actually see, because I think what happened is I got used to looking at the bar that appears. Oh no, we gotta get out of here. Actually, I should put this on before. But you know what? It is also better for me to... I don't know. Yeah, it's better for me to see it there. It's just, I don't know, maybe last time I wasn't paying attention enough. Which is my bad, fully. I also should be deploying fucking... Faint. Dragon's voice. Okay, I can stay here. Edward Baxter. Oh, they're fine. Take that. You can go. Ow. I wasn't far enough out. Ow, 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 ow. The dragon's voice, okay. So at least I'm in. Can I? Should I LB? Let's LB. I feel like it's... I might not get to, because I might be like running around or some dumb shit. There we go. GG. Let's calm the tank. I get to steal this stuff. Yeah. Well, one of them I kind of wanted to pass on, but it's fine. Alright, alright. That was a good test for stream. Things are working pretty good. So let's do some actual serious stuff. I can put this somewhere. I can desynth that. Sure. Decent. This and ooh, I'm at the gold saucer, so I can sell this immediately. Paladin's trousers. Can I sell the scroll? You know what? I can't, so maybe I'll just put that up. Okay, I can sell that too. What's that? Linen yarn. Whatever. That's like, I don't even know if it'll sell that, but I'll still put it on the market anyway. Who cares? Silver ingot. That's not bad. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Conquistador Elmo. I'm now thinking like,
Elmo, take over South America! Elmo, burn all the savages and take their gold!
I want nothing. Nothing. Oh, I could have put jackpot. Nah, who cares? Nothing. Ah, well. So it goes. I should ask chat one day, like, if I ever have enough people listening, like, what numbers I should pull, but I've just been, like, doing quick pick this whole time, because, like, I used to go for 69, 69 all the time, but I don't care anymore, because I haven't seen that win ever, even though, like, they're the same chances for that to win as anybody else, so really it doesn't matter, but I don't know. Maybe I'll put it back this time. Sometimes I wonder if some things are limited because they're like, everybody stop picking these numbers. Stop doing that. Pull other things. But also, like, we have 3 numbers. Who cares if I pull 69, 69? 420. Okay, I'm keeping that one then. I didn't even pick that one. That just came up. It was fate. Okay, we'll do the last couple gold saucer thingamabobbers. And then we'll go... Unless a good leap of faith shows up. You know what? Actually, you know what? Out of all the gates, leap of faith is the one that I dislike the most now. Oh my god. Am I just too far? You know what? Let's sell the triple triad card before I forget. Yeah. Alright, let's see what we do. 2. Nope. And we don't even get anything good almost at all now. I think this one's probably... That one's 119, 119. Oh no, there was like a fucking 720. Goddamn, whatever. Nine, 5. Ugh. 2. What's this? Damn it. This one would have been better. Yeah, that's a 1080. God dang it. Not very lucky this time. Oh, fuck. Ooh. We always gotta go for the 1, 2, 3 if there's a chance. And there wasn't. This one wasn't any good either. I thought we might get like the 976, but no. Not a whole lot was particularly good in this one. Eh. Well, so that goes. Back to Radzatan. Can I even get to Radzatan from here? I don't think... Well, like, I could teleport, but I think it's better for me to go back to Ul'dah and just fly from there. Nope. Yeah, we gotta go. Yeah, let's go to Ul'dah. $300. cheapest way to go. Oh, I should be Dragoon. Hey, Resmond. Hello. Doing a short stream, making sure OBS still kind of works at least, so that my stream tomorrow won't be highly compromised, but who knows? Did something change? Yeah, there was an update, and it kind of fucked my stream from yesterday a little bit. It's been crashing, like, at whenever I close it, it just, like, instead of closing, it just crashes, which isn't really a problem, except for the fact that it sort of messed with all my stuff. Like, I had extreme lag at the end of last stream, and, like, my keyboard inputs were extremely, like, not even just for a game. Like, I turn off the game, and then it was still, like, just typing in Notepad was, like, messed up. So, I don't know. Put in a support ticket. They're just like, have you updated everything? And I'm just like, yes. I was like, yes, and here's the newest crash report. That makes 3. Anyway, let's see what's happening. Currying flavor. Ha! Like that. Varshan's eyes light up when he sees you. Okay. Bofa, 'tis good to see you. Have you any news from old Charlian? Oh, I was supposed to go to Charlian. Wow, I forgot. We've yet to hear from Stola regarding her research for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. Huh. As for Zero... Become like a food critic. Is something the matter? No. Bova paid us a visit, and so I was apprising her of recent developments, or the lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my ether. I'm gonna get dinner, eh? Do you want company? Would you like to come? Of course! Nothing like dinner with friends. A rare but most welcome invitation. Timely too, I might add. I myself was thinking of venturing out to the city. It would be my pleasure to join you. You will accompany us, of course. Fuck yeah, what else am I doing? Come then. I have an errand to run at the bazaar first. You have errands now? Look at you, growing up. Wait, where are we going? Speak with Zero. Speak with Zero where? Guess I'll find out in the Ethernet. I guess the Merhane is probably the closest one. I thought it would be closer to the actual Merhane or like in it, but then again she did say that she was going to the bazaar first, that's true. Totally forgot. Merry Merchant. Yo, with Mr. Zero? How rare to see her with others. If you would gauge the city's prosperity, there's no surer way than to visit the bazaar and observe the people. This I learned from Ivan and his predecessors. Of course. I'm picking up some more spice. Marie told me to do so before my next visit. Mr. Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Heinish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. With just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mehane can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Now then, variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mr. Zero's usual? It'll help to keep things interesting. What do you say? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. I'm purposely making him sound like Silang just because I like Silang so much. Colorful array of spices peer out from hemp insects. Oh, they're not telling us what we are? Okay, so peppercorns, cayenne pepper, red pepper flakes, coarse yellow flakes. I don't know what that would be. If it were me, I feel like this would go better. These appear and being corrected by the thick root. Oh, this is ginger. Their sharp aromas suggest a bracing flavor. I don't like ginger that much, actually. Cayenne pepper I like, but on its own it gets boring. Peppercorns are a bit more interesting. You know, we'll go with peppercorns. These corns tickle your nose with a pungent yet enticing aroma. One can imagine them in many dishes with an appetizing accent. Yes. Ah, that's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction if you would be considered to sample the spice in your presence. Yeah, okay. Taste the spice in Zero's presence. I doubt you need to be told this, but have care to not take too much at once. Well. Okay, I guess it's... Use? Tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. Intense and aromatic heat fills your nostrils. Your reaction speaks volumes. That will suffice then. Always a pleasure, Mr. Zero. And do give Mary my regards. Let's go. Peppercorns are nice. Did Discord just go off now, or is my phone delayed? Man, whatever. Married. Welcome to Mead's Mahane. Okay. I am pleased to see that Zero has become more regular here, and so much so as to bring her own spice. She's just been eating curry this whole time. It's not a bad way to spend your in-betweens.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Of course, Zero. It would be my pleasure.
Oh, that's what myriad sounds
Well,
like.
now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Aren't you sharing it, though?
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions, but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Share food.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Curry for
Excellent.
everyone.
We'll prepare it at once.
Curry in a hurry.
And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
No, the full thing.
Grateful though I am for the offer, I cannot fully appreciate the flavor with this vessel. Another time, perhaps.
Is your other vessel better at it?
Do
Or
not
should
hold
we
back
just...
on my account, my friend. Eat and
Or would we have to,
enjoy.
like, take it back to the dragon? If I could have my... No, I'll have His Excellency's helping. Let's go. Full spice.
Understood. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
I was gonna have spicy... No, samyang spicy noodles today, but... I got too busy and I was like, nah. Just warm up leftovers.
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Radzatan, Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all. Spicy dishes have long been favored in our sultry clime for their ability to whet the appetite and cool the body.
How do they cool the body? I get warmer.
Of course, spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands.
Yeah.
All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper while maintaining its neutrality.
Very nice. Oh my god.
So you trade your spices? Seems rather more complicated than trading in ether.
Nobody here has to trade in ether, though. Also, trading in ether is, like, much more dangerous.
In
Like,
the
you could
beginning,
fully die.
This land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Radzatan my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Man, I hope we get to do that.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world.
Well, I
A
think
reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
honestly, Rods at Hand is more vibrant than most, but yeah.
Our home is a lost cause. Our only choice to begin anew. In this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Can't we just chill though?
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, as I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek. What is going on?
What's happening?
Okay, we have comedy music, so this is just gonna be good.
Compliments of Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest. We are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes to partake. But be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
Spicy curry challenge.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Oh, rip. Yo, with some garlic naan. God, I need some Indian food soon.
It burns! It burns!
Rip in peace.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemists ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food. However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Apologies for the delay. Please relax and enjoy your meal.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
This is nothing like relaxing, not at all.
Come. Let's replenish our ether.
I imagine she eats like, even if for like a fork and knife food, she would just eat with her hands and like turn into a beast. I like that in a lady. All the dead everywhere. I'm glad we're both okay. Perfect. I want to eat the curry now.
I trust you have eaten your fill. I shall have Marid prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
Oh, I want to see Estinian eat this. Please.
By this hour, he will have retired to his chambers at Magaduta. Come, let us pay him a visit.
What has he got there? Like mango lassi? Looks good. Spicy curry has left you feel slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. Nice. Speak with Zero. Do I get the well-fed buff? No! I ate though. They could at least do that. Especially after giving like a little... Oh wait, what's this? Spice circulation. Okay. It only lasts for a short amount of time. But I have so much like... I'm gonna have like cutscenes to go to. Yeah, it's gone. What the hell? What was the point of having that? It doesn't even last me coming back to fucking Barshan. I'm satisfied. I did not expect so many to take up the challenge, but I'm glad to see everyone enjoying themselves. Welcome back. Master Justinian? Yes, he's returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you. Yes. Yes. Let's subject Justinian to this wonderful food.
Estinian, are you there? We've brought something for you.
I enter.
Is he just doing push-ups? Yeah, I knew it. Fan service ahoy.
Squid masala from the Mehane.
Squid masala, huh?
I thought you might enjoy it.
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
Eat it.
Idle as I am in our sorceress's absence, I see. I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Taking a look, Zero? Hmm?
Shall we disrobe as well?
Oh, okay.
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared. He will make himself presentable at once, I am sure.
Both were just like, yo! Hey, yo. Like, I don't know if you're all into that. Varshan's like, put on a fucking shirt, Estinian. Jesus Christ. It's different from what he's normally been. No, wait, actually, was that his new costume from when you had him before? I guess he's not fighting, so no need to have like his full armor on.
We've been looking for you.
Can we all eat this curry though?
My friends, tell me, were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Oriange's assistance.
Hey, what's up, Oriange?
Ishtola hath told me all. I should be glad to help you free Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th. Unlike here in the Source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Okay.
Is such a feat possible?
I was kind of like, why don't we just take this ship that we have to the 13th? But like, yeah.
In theory, having once been a single whole, the Source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the Source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Saw a lot of Grahatias this weekend. Popular guy.
Of course, there is the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Oriange's counsel.
Both the Watcher and the Loporrits are aware of our proposed endeavor. While they are yet deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
Does he have a different voice actor?
You've been busy. I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in Radzat-Han or Sharlayan, scholars have long cast their gaze unto the endless dark of the void. And so, with harnish insights to augment our knowledge, we have indeed conceived of a promising plan to pierce the veil. A plan I am confident will succeed, precisely because the moon is our stage.
Sure, okay. Look at him smiling
The
nicely.
preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm.
He's like, me or Ashdaya? Actually, honestly, it would be Ashdaya regardless.
My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. As you will recall, Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brand's imprisoning Zodiac.
True.
And we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate.
I see. Then we shall need someone on the moon for the necessary rituals.
Just so, Your Excellency. I intend to head back anon for that very purpose, as well as to help devise our strategy to deal with invading Voidsent. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
Your girl Nidana.
May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
Look, he looks so polite. Not too long ago was he just like this grumbling ball of emo. And he's just like, yeah, of course. I'll help you
Fine by me.
anytime.
The room was beginning to feel constraining.
For my part, I shall oversee the requisite tasks on the star. Might I prevail upon you for your assistance?
You being who?
If all are in agreement, then let us set to work. We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
Pa 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 pa. To the moon. Isn't this moon called Menfina? Why do we never actually refer to that? They would just call it the moon. Like the other moon was called Dalamud, which is the other half of it, but the Dark Throne. Is that gonna be the name of the next expansion? Because they've never done something like this, really. For something that's, like, not... I don't know. Have they? Maybe I'm not paying attention. Ooh. Melon pie. Yeah, no, it has to be. Alright. Oh, we're still inside. You have no shortage of allies at your disposal. Nope. I cannot thank you enough for your constant support. Of course, of course. It's just the three of us again. Oh no, Estinian's gone off to do some other shit. Urianger wishes to depart at once. If one and all are ready, then let us set forth our preparations to complete. If I may, I beg a moment to exchange this vessel for its grown counterpart. It is in the keeping of alchemists at the High Crucible. Of course, we shall accompany thee thither, and thence begin our journey. Thee thither, thither. They changed the fucking what you call them? Tombstones again. Why? Why did they do that? Why not just keep it the same? Now I can't get I'm like completely delayed in getting the couple things that I was saving up for. Now they have like tombstones of comedy? What the fuck? Why is it of comedy? Oh, let's get a new minion. By Whisper. Who's this one? Oh, okay. It's me. Opening a gate is about as difficult as I expected. Yeah, you'd think. Making small talk. My apologies for the delay. I agree, why change it? I also don't get it. I think it's a tactic too. Players have to return to grind for the new ones instead of holding on to the old tombstones. I figured it was something like that, but like, you would still have to grind for tombstones regardless, right? Like, I don't know. It's not like the prices of the things changed, they just changed to a different tombstone. Eh. My, that is a striking simulacrum indeed. Well suited to the work ahead, I doubt not. Allow me to explain Ishtola's plan in greater detail. True, yep, which is why I don't get to. Yeah. As you know, we seek to open a void gate at Mare Lamentorum, that we might gain direct passage to the moon of the 13th. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish 2 tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of ether, and the subsequent delivery of it to the Tower of Babel. Said structure was once used to siphon the land's essence by way of the Telophoroi spires. Such a method, however, doth pose an unacceptable risk to the greater ethereal balance of our world. Thus, we must seek an alternate means of conveying our requisite resource. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal onto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilsabad contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must first obtain the contingent's express permission. I would like to believe they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the ether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Aye, a likely location doth come to mind. Let us make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. Okay, cool. We got a tank, a healer, and 2 DPS, so it really feels like we're ready for another duty. Just fucking sprint. Wait, what's that? Oh, okay, it's crafting stuff. Were we done the Hildebrand stuff? Wait, oh, it's the door, right. I sometimes come here for the view. It's beautiful. It is. I am keen to know more of Urianje's potential solution. In the worst case, I was prepared to offer one of my eyes, but it seems it will not come to that. Yeah, I was gonna be like, didn't you? Aren't some of your eyes already employed? How many more can you give up? Let's just do something else. All are present and accounted for? Excellent. We shall travel to Sharlayan and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Near onto the surface of this isle do rivers of ether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by ether harvested from the isle. But, as well you know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. Passage into Ultima Thule, to the very limits of existence, was facilitated by not less than the strength of the Mother Crystal herself. We got to make use of Mom's nest egg. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast ether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the Forum's permission, which is always kind of a challenge. Yet again, with needing permission, is nothing straightforward in this world. Such is the nature of politics, I fear. And as the Signs of the Seventh Dawn have been officially disbanded, no longer are we recognized collective, a somewhat disadvantaged position, bureaucratically speaking. Fortunately, however, there is a recognized and respected body upon which we might prevail, the students of Baldesion. Upon arriving at Sharlayan, let us seek out our friends at the Annex. Okay, good, because I had to go unlock that island thing. Oh, are they letting us transport? Ah, nice. I don't have to actually go myself. While Mistress Kral hath burdens enough of her own, we may be confident she will do her utmost to assist us. Nice. When I last came here, it was to deliver my sire's scales. How long ago it seems now. It kinda was a while ago. An island literally bursting with ether. That's the sort of paradise Voidsent dream of. Ojika Tunika. Welcome back, Bofa. What brings you here today, and in such colorful company? Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we come to seek the student's assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kryle. She's in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. Yeah, let's go. Who is she with? Ah, what's his name? Hey, Kryle.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends.
As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
I'm pretty sure she's met small Varshan at least.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though, you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
This is our friend Zero.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion. If you are occupied, we shall call again anon.
He's like, nah, that's cool.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway. Erenville occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see.
Oh, that seems like a nice
From
tea time
forgotten
thing.
ruins to mysterious relics. If there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
There must be such cool things going on in this building all the time.
Alas, I must soon depart on an expedition. As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryle fair warning. Hence my visit today.
Of course.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Are you going back to Dalmasca? Is that it?
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us. We seek a means to travel to the Void. There, a man named Golbez plots to invade our world. A man who even now holds my sister hostage.
It's not like I don't trust Erenville, but this is information above his pay grade. I don't know. Like, he's about to go home. Do you want all this weighing on his mind?
To that end, we require a great quantity of ether, which we understand may be had on the Isle of Ham. We came in the hope of exploring how it might best be procured.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
Unfortunately, yes. Otherwise, people won't buy into the next expansion.
You have a knack for finding trouble.
Yeah.
If Gleaners collected world-ending crises, you could make quite a name for yourself in our profession. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether, but as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there. I myself haven't.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
Again, we need to learn how to light our dark-skinned characters better.
Very well. The students of Baldessian recognize your endeavors as combating a grave threat to the world. As representative, I hereby pledge our full assistance. Now that it's official, you may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
Thanks, Kryle.
We are truly grateful.
If I may. According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Harm was to power the Ark. Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
I don't know anything about that, I'm afraid. Nor do I think any gleaner would. You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction.
Makes sense. Maybe that, like...
Margaret, for instance.
Oh.
She's a researcher in Charlene Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system.
True.
You could do worse than to seek her out while awaiting the forum's verdict.
We may well do just that. Our gratitude for thine advice, and may this threat be but a memory upon thy return.
You're quite welcome. Now then, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, just like hope that you don't have to deal with any of this.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress.
Let us leave matters here to Mistress Kryle, and hie ourselves to Labyrinthos.
Hi ourselves.
Right then, time to put our best foot forward.
Like, for some reason I imagine she would just, like, shake her head and be like, Jesus fucking Christ. Another thing.
A pity
Like that.
you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance.
Yeah. And you're so small too.
And what have we here? Later, Kryle, later. You've work to do.
I mean, like, that seems kind of important. Every time there's something like this totally is gonna have something to do with it, like another update or expansion, like who knows. Like she'll find something in there and be like, oh my god, we have a whole new thing we were invited to another island that we didn't get to or whatever. We still do have to explore like all of Garlemald. Like, let me take a fucking second. Because I just noticed this was a thing in the background, like, while Kryle is doing that, like, you can see this whole map, which it's been pretty cool to look at the main map if you, like, Google it somewhere, because we used to just have this chunk of Eorzea, but then, like, we opened up to all of Garlemald, and now we have, like, fucking Ilsebard and all that shit there, and, like, it's slowly been opening up. Technically, we also have this chunk, because that's, like, Dalmasca and all that shit, or am I making that up? No, actually, I was thinking of this chunk, never mind. But, like, that's all shit that you could just kind of get to. It's all clouded over because supposedly Garlemald was like Nazi Germany, and now it's not anymore because we kicked them out and killed Hitler. So, what's in all this place? Why is it so big? Did they mean to make it that big, or did they just want to make it imposing? Like what? I don't know. Anyway. What up, Quarrel? Worry not, I shall pen our petition at once and submit it to the forum. I wasn't really worrying. Okay, so we're supposed to go to Labyrinthos. Nobody else is here. Oh, do I need a mender? Not for this stuff. Where? Oh, there's so many new things. Oh boy. I should have just used the Ethernet. Time to get distracted from the story for a hot second. Where should we start? Here. I haven't been to fucking Charlene ever. Bespectacled technician. War meme. Or what meme? What meme? The spectral technician is enjoying the refreshing harbor breeze. That's blown the cobwebs away. Time to return to work. Goodness me, look who it is! How incredibly serendipitous that I would run into you of all people! I was part of the team which designed the Ragnarok, you see, and we've recently begun the process of combing through the vessel's flight log data. The primary objective of your journey to Ultima Thule is to save our star and countless others, of course, but it also provided us with an invaluable trove of information, records of places and events that we could only dream of. Your safe return gave us much to be thankful for. As it so happens, one of the things we pulled from the log was a transmission of unknown origin, something the ship must have intercepted during its flight. We believe it to be an audio message, but even our most talented linguists have been unable to decipher the language. For a while there, it seemed we must accept defeat, but today may be the day that we finally solve the mystery. If you were so inclined, would you care to come along to Thalmazane? It seems fitting to have one of the Ragnarok's original passengers present to hear history being made. Yeah, sure, whatever, man. It's been a while since we've had, like, actual side quests. What are these? An odd job. Oh, the Wandering Minstrel. Forgot about him. What other things? Yeah, he's the furthest down. It's good to go for him first. Greetings, my friend. If you have a tale to share, this minstrel is all ears. Barbarisha. Yeah, and I just got wrapped up in all that fucking hair and, like, it got into everything. Good gods, a battle in the void? You've certainly wasted no time seeking out a newfound adventure. By all means, regale me with the thrilling details. And, like, took forever, but, like, I managed to get it all out eventually with, like, a fine-tooth comb and... I don't know. A world without death where the strong devour the weak, and a woman touched by darkness who possessed the power to seal void scent? Fascinating stuff indeed. But this archfiend Barbarisha, as cruel as she is ravishing, though she is fearsome by your account, I cannot help but wonder, what if she had devoured some more of the great room's ether? How terribly bright might her soul have shone then? Yes, they come to me, beginnings of a new verse. Pray listen, if you will. In armor black from shadowed lair, the knight with seely voice declared the dragon's freedom heated the steel, victory in its crusade to seal. Wind made flesh the archfiend fair, her pride, her long and lustrous hair, on dragon's soul she feasted well, a tempest freed to toll the knell. Fighting to devour, devouring to fight. Should the day come when this wheel is broken, would a void scent greet her end with a wail of anguish, or would she heave a sigh of relief? Whichever may be, 'tis ironic to think a soul who had sought freedom and for so long should end up being imprisoned in cold crystal. Dang, true. Thus I would sing of that final battle, for in that lightless world, 'tis such a moment, I believe, that their lives shine the brightest. Cool. I don't know when I'd get to do that. I don't think I've done any extremes. Actually, no. I've done a couple. It's been very stressful. Rubicante. The void sent out to cross the rift and launch a sail on our world? Goodness! And here I thought you might find a reprieve from your dealings with the void and its denizens. Pray, tell me more. Yeah, so he came here and he was just like, damn, it's bright out here and all that shit. I see. There's the world bereft of true death and so they thought its release in ours. A most curious impetus to take action, would you not agree? And this Rubicante, he too was prepared to embrace his end with open arms. Yet I cannot help but wonder, had he drank deeper of the dragon's ether, how I do believe this quandary has inspired the makings of a new verse. If you might lend me your ear a moment. In armor black the knight did ride to claim lands wherein death resides. Thither would his people know the silent gift of death's great flow. Honor bound, a fiend of fire, forged in battle, honed by ire, he stood defiant, soul ablaze, heart heavy with sins of bygone days. In another life, one might say, he had the heart of a hero true, a heart broken perhaps by the bitter truth that the void could not be saved with sacrifice. Yet he was willing to offer up his soul to become a monster, dying to uphold his ideals. A heroic sacrifice in his eyes, no doubt. The circumstances of his death aside, I believe such a noble soul is worthy of remembrance in song, that people may look back on the man that he was rather than the beast he became. Nice. I thought Mount Ordeals was a different thing. I don't know. What do I have to do to get this? Oh, Land of Hannah 80 or above. I don't think I have that. I'm pretty sure I don't. No, I don't. Not far from one of them, though. Osman. What you doing, Osman? Hello, how may I help you? You're both of these nuts, aren't you? The one and only. Ah, I thought I recognized that heroic mind. How wonderful to meet you. The name's Osman. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, mostly specializing in the collection of rare and curious books, and it would seem fate has brought us together. My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see, but recently I've struggled to find any engaging material. So I thought to myself, Self, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion, Bofa. If I could convince you to share some of the minutiae of your adventures, it would lend my fiction an undeniable authenticity. Why not talk to the minstrel? He's got a lot of tales, some of them mine. Tell you that time I was just starting out. Let's start at the beginning. Nobody asks about the beginning these days. Everybody's just like, yo, what happened on the moon? Which, fair. Look at his pretty, like, blue eyes and long eyelashes. He's like, oh, really? Wow. Well, that was a complete waste of... Osman? Are you actually chatting? Scholar above is a miracle, and here I thought you capable of little more than grunts in size. I don't know who that is, so I don't know the voice. Okay. May I introduce Shallow Moore, my colleague and eternal tormentor. Oh, come now, it's just a bit of playful banter. Treasant and I could use some good humor after failing to track down our quarry. I'll be damned! Bofa, this is an honor, and an incredible stroke of luck. You're the very person we've been searching for. Osman's just there being like, hey, I met her first. If you'll indulge me for a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. As you know, Charlene was charged in antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty, a duty which kept the gleaners buzzing to and fro like angry hornets. We would complete one grueling list of procurements only to be handed yet another. Then another. The work was all we knew. But now that those days are behind us, the tasks have slowed to a trickle, and we find ourselves, strangely idle. Thus, the guildship, in its wisdom, has formed a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. We now have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries can be funneled here to us in Charlian. That's actually a good idea. The tasks they pass on to us are, for the most part, not your average gleaner you cannot handle. There is one client, however, who has asked for you specifically, and the Adventurers Guild has as the Adventurers Guild has no official presence in our city, we agreed to the odd job of facilitating that request. Think of us as their substitute Charlian branch, if you will. In any case, I'll be here at the counter, ready to provide you with the details. It doesn't appear to be an urgent matter, so feel free to engage the request whenever your schedule allows. I was going to do that regardless, so yeah. Oh, and be sure to browse Treasant's wares. He has a special selection available to anyone who takes part in our odd job enterprise. I wonder what this is. Bofa, I didn't quite get the chance to before Shalomore commandeered the conversation, but I wanted to thank you for indulging me with your stories. Do you think we might talk again sometime? I would love to hear how this odd job of yours turns out. Oh yeah, of course. I'm not entirely sure what this is all about, but Okay. As a result of the partnership between the Adventurers Guild and the Gleaners Guildship, you are now able to accept an odd job from Shalimar at the Peristyle. Okay. So, like, what is it? Shalimar is watching you expectantly. So, Bofa, does this mean you found a spare moment in your busy god-slaying agenda? Kinda. Wonderful! We actually have a letter addressed to you from Mistress Momodi. Go ahead and read through that, and I'll dig up the link pearl I used to convey your reply. I swear I just saw her not too long ago, but okay. Dear Bofa, I hope this letter finds you well and still taking guild jobs, because we've got one with your name on it. Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother you with something like this, but the client is a personal attendant to Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ulnamo, and I'm guessing that piqued your curiosity as much as it did mine. They could talk to me directly. I see. Okay, anyway. Let Shalimar know if you can make it over to Ul'dah, and I'll set up a meeting with this lady in waiting. I'm told it's nothing urgent, so at your earliest convenience, Momodi. What are we thinking, yay or nay? Yeah, I'll go. Like, not right now, but I'll go. Understood. I'll call her right away. And done. Our tiny taskmaster is making arrangements as we speak. She says the lady you're meeting to meet is a Lalafell by the name of Kokoshu. Light brown hair, green eyes. She should be awaiting for you outside the quicksand by the time you arrive. Fair fortune and safe travels. Okay, cool. I wonder what's with this rigmarole, because I am normally in the 3 cities more than I am here. Why would they assume that I would be talking to them more than I'd be talking to anybody else at the Adventurers Guild? I don't know. But sure. Like, the only reason I was talking to them was because I just happened to be here at this particular time. Okay, maybe I should have just Ethernetted, but it's fine. Dreamy way. What does this need? Disciple of the Hand. What's my most? Guess is it still fucking Carpenter? 64. Yeah, I don't know if this is the level I need to be. 80, okay, that's what I figured. Clueless Crier, who are you? Clueless Crier employed by Tataru Taro's boutique explicitly does not recognize you. That's weird. Good evening to you, my lady. Come to see Tataru Taro's boutique in the flesh, no doubt. Might interest you in one of our world-famous silk socks. They're so comfortable you won't even realize you're wearing them. No, I can just get those for free. What's that? You're an acquaintance of the proprietress. Heavens, you're the Bofa! Mistress Tataru has told me all about you. Come to think about it, I was to inform you immediately if you happen to stop by. Please, wait just a moment. I'll go fetch her immediately. Wow, Tataru's getting money. There she is. There you are, Bofa! Little run. Sorry to have kept you waiting. Business is booming, I can hardly keep up. Not that I'm complaining. It feels as if only yesterday I was welcoming you as my first customer, yet look at us now. Of course, of course. The long and short of it. But I'm sure you're wondering why I wish to speak with you. Yeah. I have a surprise for you. A gift, in fact. A gorgeous, exclusive, and above all, properly registered Island Sanctuary! Ah, this is the island thing. You heard that right. I, Tataru Taru, are presenting you with your very own island. I know you'll be tempted to demur with, "Are you certain?" Or, "You're far too kind." Quite certain, and yes, I know. But I hope you can accept this gift in the spirit of friendship. I've seen the weight of the burdens you carry firsthand, after all. I mean, yeah. You rose to become the champion of Eorzea, and now a hero known across the star and beyond, which leaves very few places where you might be free of duty and expectation. I mean, I can always just log off. As I considered where you might find such an oasis, an idea washed over me like oncoming tide. The sea! An island paradise with naught but the serenity of nature for moms. Even you should be able to be free to relax. So what do you say? Yes? 1,000 times yes? Yeah, let's go. Good to know we're of the same mind. Truly, there's no time like the present to be on our way. We make for the Morrowby dry docks. Look for Baldin, a skipper near the Aetheryte. He should be expecting us. Where was the Morrowby dry docks again? That's in Limsa somewhere. Ooh, different font. Aren't you so busy? Why are you going yourself? Like, I could do it. Not like I wouldn't like Tataru's company, but, you know, like to be considerate. Midgina. Yeah. Midgina seems inordinately eager to speak with you. Tataru just left, though. Both of these nuts. Welcome, welcome. That's my name, don't wear it out. I'm Magina, assistant shopkeep and apprentice seamstress here at Tataru Taro's boutique. I doubt you remember my face, as I am merely one of many who owe you our lives, but you will always have my gratitude for saving me that day on the Eblin Rhyme. Where is the Eblin Rhyme? Anyway, no problem. You're too kind, and while I hate to ask more of you, please say that you are here to assist in Mistress Tataru's new endeavor. I mean, like, yes, kind of, but do you mean the island, or what? Not yet, but she soon shall be. Tataru's back already. Whatever would we do without your pension for turning up precisely when you're needed, eh? Didn't you just go off to the Morrowby dry docks? Now, to make the long story of our solvency short, we've secured the resources to procure the new designs I developed in cooperations with guilds near and far, and in sufficient quantity to meet rising demand. We cannot rest on our laurels, however. To serve passing adventurers and the occasional intrepid Charlian is all well and good, but we're hardly taking the world by storm. No. Much like yourself, we must ever look to new horizons. The science proved that cooperation on the star-wide scale is possible, and we'd be fools not to capitalize on that to build the greatest trade network in the history of Hydaelyn. All for the greater good, of course. Yes, this is a wonderful opportunity to bring people together. I often think back to that incredible moment when the Garlean army came to our rescue. Perhaps our efforts, too, will one day lead to a miracle like that which took place on the Eblin Rhyme. I have no doubt that they shall, but we mustn't expect such alliances to form themselves. We must be proactive, and who better to woo our future partners in commerce than our current #1 customer? You! Me. Our erstwhile comrades in arms know that when it comes to good equipment and better ideas, few have such keen eyes as our adventurer extraordinaire. Even should they hesitate at first, I'm certain you can convince them using the samples I prepared. I see that my mind is made up. Sure, whatever. But of course, with your assistance we'll have both coin and goodwill flowing in no time. Everything's falling into place. Where shall we send Bofa first? Don't you worry, I have it all planned out. First, Limsa Lominsa. Sickout has the bloody executioners working harder than ever, so he's sure to appreciate any extra supplies. True. Next, Britannia. The Seedseers are a source of trusted authority and insight into the Shroud, so we'd not go amiss in cultivating the investment of, say, Aerun Senna. His insular station has likely given little opportunity for dealings outside of Gridania in the past, so you'll want to leverage that Ilsabard contingent camaraderie to assure him of the value of our venture. As for Uldar, I feel confident in pinning our hopes on Pippin. He has always been a stalwart ally, and goes without saying that he has more than a little sway in the Sultanate. That's true. Between his involvement with the Immortal Flames, the Syndicate, and the Colosseum, he is bound to find a use for quality accoutrements. Well, okay. With that out of the way, Megina, would you do the honors? Never let it be said that Tataru Taru is stingy with her samples. Now, if you make it your way to Limsa and climb aboard the Astalisha, I'm sure someone will point you into Sicard's direction. Okay, sure. I have my own avenues of inquiry to attend to, but I'll check in periodically to see how your journey is coming along. Let's get to it! I mean, couldn't you just talk to me via link, Pearl? And also, aren't you going to the island? Anyway, I think that was all of the extra Charlian stuff we have. The faculty. I don't know what that is. I'll have to check that out eventually. I'm not level 80 crafting, so probably there's nothing I can do specifically until I get there. Which is fine. I have lots of stuff to do. Wait, where's this? Oh, this is also in Labyrinth. Okay, so we can do a couple of those things. These rests are back in regular Eorzea. So we can go to Labyrinthos. It's been a while since I've been here. Oh, there's a new thing there too. Going ham. So we'll go here, then there, then there. And then probably after that we'll end stream. Because it was only supposed to be kind of short. I'm so glad I was able to get the car and the bike. Not a whole lot of vehicles I have that much investment in. All the King's horses and all the King's men are fine, but these are the best for me. Oh god, we're so slow when we touch down. Get out the car. Margaret. Got 0. The first person Urianger asked about our target immediately told us where to go. Is there a place where you do not have allies? We just help each other, bro. Though it is not the first time I have seen it, I remain in awe of this sky's magnificence. Never did it occur to me that such an expansive facsimile was within men's power to create. I believe we have found our researcher. True. She's got, like, shiny anime spectacles. Margaret. Visitors, how delightful! If you require assistance, then ask away. It so happens you've caught me in post-deadline bliss. Ah, nice. Forgive us the abruptness of our inquiry, but 'tis our understanding that thou had charge of the Ragnarok's propulsion systems. We should like to know how ether harvested at the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if the disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store ether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Simple, but brilliant in construction. They rival even crystals for etheric capacity. A pity we never got to use them. Gah, how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large and we extricated ourselves from a waist-high mire of work only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for the energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Everybody. Why, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on the knife edge of failure. Ah! We are quite glad for you. Quite. On the subject of the aether tanks, do you know what became of them? Oh, geez. What did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, "I've been on vacation and you haven't." Very well. We shall seek out this conspicuous colleague of thine. Our sincerest gratitude, Margaret, and do look after thyself. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Fucking Urianger's words. So here I was like, what's the vacation? Ah, life outside of work. What a concept! Ah, I know what you mean. Though I'm going back to work myself very soon. Oh, they found him. I do not know what a vacation is. I knew it, but that mind strikes me as more relaxed than most. Kokol Dankol. I feel... Yeah, I thought this was who we were going to talk to in the first place, to be honest. Oh, I thought that was another player character. The face that launched our teeny tiny boat. How have you been, Bofa? Able to catch a bit of rest? Yeah, sorta. Even though I've just been fighting mostly, because that's just all I do. Well, if I don't know about the ether tanks, then who in Byrajo's name would? Born right in my very own workshop, they were. As a pleasure as always, Master Kokol. I trust thy respite proved rejuvenating. And then some, but I won't bore you with the details, at least not without out tricking me. So, why in the interest of their old little tanks? Permit me to explain. I see. I think I've got the long and short of it. It goes without saying, but we all know you all more than we can ever repay. If you need our ether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the Forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe their asses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. Oh wow, fortunate. Something thighs, Master Fortuno, and Scarlet Monteshane. What a surprise! Pardon the intrusion. The Forum has deliberated your petition and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not been overshadowed by other concerns, but that is a discussion for another time. There's been no update, dude. You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purpose of etheric extraction, on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of ether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you call any such creatures you encounter. That's all. Given the vast amount of ether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldesian and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your quest was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. Nice. Then I'd better get those ether tanks loaded onto the airship. We'll be ready to take them where you need, assuming it's safe. I shall head back to the annex, but should you need anything else, don't hesitate to call. Of course, Cryo. So are we actually, like, leaving here? Because there's stuff in Labyrinthos I have to do. Okay, good. No, they did take me. No, I'm gonna go back. That'll probably take me to a new place. So I'll do that last. So many things potentially to do here. I can't believe it took me so long to come back, but there's no like regular amenities to use in Charlian, really. Okay, Ixion, not bad. What are these? Etheric rope, Conqueror's chain. What the fuck? What was I using those for? Where am I going? Yeah, we'll go to Eater Souls. Oh, I could have just teleported. It's okay. We're already going. Wonder what that is. I would have thought that... Actually, no. You know what? Maybe it might be New Pandemonium. Looking at where it is. If so, we'll save doing it for, like, I guess another stream, because we're gonna have to look up the MTQ capture and everything. Like, it's gotta be there already, because it's been a while for, like, I've been leaving the new update for a few days. They're usually very fast at figuring out the mechanics. Unless it's, like, Savage. Which, that's not what I'm doing. Risino. Oh yeah, totally doing something else. Ah, Bofa, I had a feeling you would arrive soon. Urgent tidings always seem to carry you in their wake after all. And Master Foshino recently sent word regarding his investigation. he fully just tipped me to, like, please go do the thing. It seems he's uncovered information regarding Professor Clodian's whereabouts and the sudden appearance of pandemonium in the ethereal sea. We would do well to meet with him at once. If you have no objections, I would ask that you proceed to the Aetioscope forthwith. I shall make the necessary arrangements and join you shortly. Okay. Yeah, he could have told me, like, right there, but I guess, yeah, I had to deal with that. I could take those stairs, but fuck that. I could just fly. We'll get the other thing before we get that, because I feel like that's going to be a long cutscene. Okay, yeah, this person was the other one. Ah, there you are! This is where we're to meet the engineers from Garland Ironworks, who I'm told potentially hold the key to unlocking a mystery transmission. Oh, Garland Ironworks. I haven't talked to them in a hot minute. They should be along at any moment. So, how was your weekend? Who's it gonna be? Biggs, Wedger, Sid himself. Sorry, we're late. Had some trouble finding the right gods. Is that you, Bofa? I don't know. It usually is. Ah, it's Wedge. There's a Biggs. One of those. Yes, the woman herself. I ran into her at the harbor, and I thought if anyone deserved to hear this message deciphered, it was Bofa D's nuts. Hey, hey. No argument here, but bugger me if you don't have an knack for being in the right place at the right time. This actually has more to do with you than you might think, so please do stick around. Well, I'm here. Shall we pick up from where we left off, then? So what is it about? As I was saying, we think the transmission aboard the Ragnarok intercepted is a message of some kind, albeit in a language entirely alien for our ears. Alien being the operative word here. Considering we received the message out in the great expanse, its origin was likely some distant star. Couldn't I just understand it with the echo or something? Unfortunately, our list of off-world allies is presently rather short. Thus we were resigned to the fact that the meaning behind the message would remain beyond our understanding. One of my colleagues, however, refused to give up. She remembered the Ironworks engineers who had been so helpful in the construction of the Ragnarok, and turned to them for insight into our seemingly impossible problem. Big toothy grin. Do you know what Wedge said when he heard what was going on? We should have Omega listen to it. I bet it can tell us what the message means. Oh, we still have Omega on speed dial. Not the Omega you beat in the Rift, of course. He's talking about the toy that trundles around with Alpha. The little model we made. We originally designed to follow a chosen target and not much else, but I've seen it act in ways that, well, it's like it has a mind of its own. When I got to thinking about those documents your lot sent the Chief, the full report on the final days. In part about Omega civilization, it said their people discovered how to convert the mind into data and store it outside the body. Timing being what it was, I wonder if Omega didn't somehow transfer its consciousness into our model right before we put an end to the real one. I mean, it could, like if it wants to chill. So, in an effort to get to the bottom of that, we might as well as take a crack at this indecipherable message, we decide to make some modifications. With help from Labyrinthos technicians, we've upgraded our toy Omega with a fully functional vocalization module. So have you actually tried talking to it yet? We played the transmission for Omega and I think it's ready to share. Hey, little guy. You in there, Omega? Affirmative. If by Omega you are referring to my consciousness rather than my entire former chassis, existing inside this considerably smaller frame. Oh shit. Prediction. You will formulate several misconceptions. These I shall preemptively dismiss based on the following facts. 1. Vocalization module aside, this chassis remains unmodified from the design constructed by the engineers Biggs and Wedge. I evaluate its combat capabilities to be on par with a mortal infant. 2. The mechanism which allowed me to perform an emergency transfer of my consciousness was installed in my previous body. With the destruction of that body, I am rendered incapable of replicating such a feat. Should this current material form be destroyed or cease to function, all cognitive awareness or presence I possess will also be lost. That's a little sad, but that'd be what the rest of us have to deal with all the time. Conclusion. I present no threat to you or your star, nor do my protections indicate the necessity to inflict harm. In the fraction of a moment before my annihilation in the rift, I re-examined my directives. We did have a moment. If I am to fulfill my purpose as an evolving construct, then I must continue my journey for improvement as long as I exist. I must acquire this heart of yours, this strength of soul. Well, there you have it, and it's not wrong about its combat capabilities. It'll be more likely to damage itself than the thing it was trying to attack. But let's not forget the reason we brought you here in the first place. What about the transmission they played for you? Could you recognize the language? Affirmative. It was transmitted in Pangalactic Basic. Pangalactic Basic? A common language in comparatively extensive uses throughout the worlds we have conquered. We're getting sci-fi here. Which means you can finally tell us what the message said. That is a language you understand, yes? I understand it perfectly. I am fluent in over 6 million distinct dialectical codings. My cooperation in this matter, however, is conditional. Elaboration. Your chief Sid utilizes the floor as part of his unorthodox filing system, which has allowed me to scan the report on the final days. I am aware that my home star, the one you call Alphatron, was obliterated in the aftermath of Sir and Meteon's meeting. Sir? The existence of this dynamis has not previously factored into my projections, but I now comprehend the concept, in theory. What fails to compute is why the Omicrons were not immune to its effects. Dynamis should have no influence on a race which possesses no heart. And yet, Sarah expressed to Meteon a desire to cease existing. Illogical. I must pursue this anomaly further, until the full equation becomes clear to me. I must analyze all the elements of the final days and deepen my understanding of the heart's intangible properties. To expedite this process, I require an external interpretation of those sections of the report which continue to produce errors in my calculations. I request the persistence of both of these nuts. As one who has experienced the ravages of the ultimate despair on multiple fronts and displayed immeasurable heart in engineering my defeat, she is the optimal choice to fulfill this role. I mean, I guess. So we either agree to your conditions or you tell us nothing. I'm sorry to put you in a spot like this, Bofa. If you have the time and the patience to spare, we'd all be grateful if you could humor the toy's demands. We could just call him Omega, though. Has Alpha dozed off? I suppose the subject was a bit technical. Oh. Rouse yourself, Alpha. You must listen and consider these matters, even as I must. Oh, we'll let him sleep. Why don't you make a trip out of it? You know, actually visit the places that has the things Omega wants to ask about. It'll make explaining stuff easier for one, and also keep Alpha awake and alert. I mean, sure. I'm not one to not want to go places. I see you've chosen the mutually beneficial option. Logical. Setting aside the matter of Sir, there are 3 elements of the report on which I desire clarification. The first of these concerns the progression of the final days in Radzathan. I recognize no pattern in those who succumbed to the transformation and those who did not. That was a bit of a trek if you want to chat with the locals. How about we lend you an airship? We do not require such outmoded technology. Bofa's teleportation spell is the most efficient option for long-distance travel. That's true. This chassis is in the model, essentially a toy, and Alpha, despite his organic composition, is indistinguishable from a stuffed doll. Conclusion, we qualify as material possessions. Pick us up, and you can teleport the 3 of us to our destination. Yes. Oh, are you just gonna take me? There we go. Do I have you guys as minions already? Oh shit, I should have said no. I'll just take the teleport, L. Ah, fuck. I'm all the way across the world. Sensors indicate we have arrived in Radzathan. Objective, identify factors for resistance to involuntary transformation. Hypothesis, unaltered survivors of the final days will display significant strength of heart. Confirming this theory will require the cooperation of live subjects. Where's the ward designated for residential habitation? It's like, all around, kinda. Understood. Kama set as our sub-destination. Please take the lead and select the subjects we are to interview. Wait, no, we're gonna part ways for a second. Yeah, just stay here. I had a feeling it would take me away, but... Let's see. No, we're trying to go here. That's so expensive, but whatever. I am thankful that they gave us just a free-ass teleport to get there, but there do be shit that I have to do. It would have been so good to do the other thing first, but I was like, nah, it can't be. Why would they just whisk us away like that? They don't usually do that for side quests. Main quests, sure. Side quests? Okay, where? Some on the other side. The mall seems so slow and it's just kind of like ground gliding. I know it's like, please play nice with all of the equipment around, but like, goddamn. Passage to the Aetioscope. Oh, I can't summon mounts here. Ugh. I don't think I've really been here outside of a duty. Is that Pandemonium? Wait. Who dat? Oh no, it's that other girl from the same thing. Okay. Master Fortuno. I thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forgo formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Aziz La. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Aetherochemical Research Facility. Although the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. He has a kind of a protruding bottom lip thing going on. There were signs that someone, perhaps a man himself, had forced their way into the facility so that this trail was duly followed. However, The trail led nowhere in the most literal sense. 'Twas almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. Huh. That's news to me. Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on an entire sector of Azazla has been teleported elsewhere. Teleported? To where? We do believe that its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea. Here where its Allegan facilities reconstituted as the halls of Pandemonium, to great success, as you can see. So that means that Professor Claudine is in there, in that monstrous forest. That is our leading theory. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into its depths in search of the missing man. I mean, sure. I've been into the real thing already. Yet before we do, there's another pressing matter. Which is... While Pandemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. Heh. Who the fuck could that be? We observe its behavior with the Asia-scope, and to our horror, witness it gorging upon the surrounding ether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped! The ethereal sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow was disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Precisely. Its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this message, both. Oh my god. Rid us of this menace, Bofa. Then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. Of course. I just gotta fight another thing. What else am I good for? I mean, I can craft now, so it's true. This memory crystal was recovered from Claudine's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight into the enigma of Pandemonium. Without Themis, there would be no army of phantom warriors. You realize you are more capable. I realize you are more capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be all right? Yeah, I'll just summon other people. Themis isn't the only one who can summon our illusory allies. He isn't? Why, of course. I should have known someone of your talents would even master the ancient's arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. Yeah, I just kind of let Themis do it because, you know, why do it myself? Once we are freed of the looming spectre of Pandemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge, for the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather researchers from the Confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. Yeah, cool. What is this one gonna be called? Where's that? Doom. Yeah. Anabasios, the new... what? The new circle? Anyway, yeah, I'm not doing that now. I can duty finder that anytime now that I have it. Anabasios, the 9th circle. Oh boy. What new gear do I have to grind for now? Let's, return to... wait, what was the next plot thing? No. No. Oh no, it's here, right. Okay. I shouldn't be teleporting anywhere. I'll just do that thing until they take me to some other point and then we'll end stream, because it is late. Well, let's just, actually we should just teleport. I don't want to go all the way there. There'll just be a lot of dead space. It's this way, right? Nope. Wait, wasn't it? Wait, hold on. Oh, it's just not on my fucking quick thing. Yeah, okay. That Master Fortunode and Scholar Montacane should personally deliver the glad tidings. We must endeavor to repay their faith in us. We always do. Seems this forum is like Alice. They help others simply because they want to. No, it's not just because they want to. There's a bit more than Alice, but... All proceeds apace thus far, and is thank the enduring bonds that you have forged. It's very true.
Bound for the Isle of Harm. You look like the ones Master Fortuno told me to expect.
We are.
If you're ready to depart, then so am I. Just say the word.
Yeah, let's go.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
He'll be here just in a second. Don't worry. We'll all be like, who should it be? And then suddenly we'll see feet running. Yep. Thancred.
Forgive me my delay.
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
Ah, Varshan's so happy.
If it isn't Varshan, they do grow up so quickly. Urianger tells me we have a host of exciting new tribulations to face. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Tip hat.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee.
Your personal problems. She's kind of like, what do you mean? What
I
are you gonna...
speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee. Thou needst but ask.
I'm glad she's not as much of a grump as Estinian, where she, like, Estinian would be like, no, I don't need anything, but she'd be like, well, I mean, I guess, I'll see. She just gotta get over the fact that it doesn't actually mean that she owes him anything. Okay. The Aether font. But yeah, we'll do this next time. We'll do it in Trust. So we'll see. Probably rather than messing around the next time, rather than messing around the next time that I'm playing this game, I'll just stream it. Because it's really that I start playing this game at a point where I'm like, I'll just quickly do a thing. Like, everything I do in this game takes hours. So I might as well start up the stream if I do it. But yeah, tomorrow, finishing, question mark? Disco Elysium? If not finishing tomorrow, it'll be next week, I'm sure. And not sure if Phoenix is still here, but I think we're doing We Were Here on Friday. I don't know. I'll get back to you on that. If we're not doing We Were Here, yes. Okay, good. But yeah, we'll be doing a double stream. We Were Here together forever on Friday, and then next Friday, unless we need 2 streams to finish it, we'll try to get back on Beacon because the last Friday's stream kind of punked out, and we'll see if I have time to stream Final Fantasy in the middle of this week between the two. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for coming to join me, Phoenix and Resmond. And that'll be it for today. Everybody, enjoy your upcoming week. Have a good day at work tomorrow for those who work. Take care, stay cool, stay frosty. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.